Hey, scented by Faith. So I'm going to talk to you guys about my party style that I've just started the last few months, and it's growing really well. I'm getting a lot more interaction inside of my parties. My hosts are more apt to book a party because it's more of a fun format. So that's what I'm going to talk about today. So if you want to get a pen and paper ready to take some notes, but I will start off saying that I cannot take any credit for this party style. I got it all from director Vanessa Rowe, and she also has a Facebook group. I will share that in here in the team page, in the comments, or either in another post with that in there, so you guys can join that. And I will also share her YouTube video on how she does it, which I pretty much kind of do it exactly the same way. I might do a few things a little bit different as well, so I will link that as well. But this has done really well for me. I was in a party booking slump for a while there, but I knew I had, hey Jen, I was in a party booking slump for a while there, and I needed to up that, and I kind of combined some other things. I'll talk about booking bags up here as well, that I do those to book more parties from that party, and that has went well as well. So it is bingo. It's super fun. Like I said, Vanessa Rowe is the brainchild for this, for her style. There's other styles of bingo you can do. I know Jen Audette, Superstar Director Jen Audette, she does bingo as well. There's so many different bingo styles, but I went off of Vanessa's, and she has a Vizly code. If you do use Vizly, which is a posting website or app that you can use, you can make the post yourself however you want to do it. I can give you that code as well. Or you can make up your own post, whatever you want to do. But she does have a Vizly code that she does use. Have to change out some of the graphics, make your own graphics and that kind of thing. But anyway, I've been doing this for the last few months, and like I said, the interaction in the parties has went up super high. I go in there and I'm commenting as well, and I do personally message all the guests as well. So it has gone really good, and I'm going to keep it going as long as I can. And it's more fun than me just going 30 minutes showing everything in my display case and stuff around the house, and then I'm super exhausted and worn out and I have no breath left in me at the end of 30 minutes. So, and normally this one ranges between 25 to 30 minutes or 40 minutes max, just depending. So, bingo. So this is how it starts. I get the party booked. It's not just a regular Facebook Live. Of course, I give all my people who want to book the option what kind of party they want. They normally want online. That's how we've been going since COVID. And so we'll do bingo. And so the way I do mine is I start posting on Monday. Just this is what works for my schedule. I had to switch it. Vanessa doesn't do hers like this. My bingo lives are on Thursday nights. That's just based on our schedule that works for us. So bingo nights, they're normally between 6:30 and 7:30, or 6:30 to 8, whatever works for the host and myself. And like I said, 30 minutes, 45 minutes max. So, and then the post will continue until Sunday, and then we'll close the party out Sunday, Monday, just depending on how the party is going. We can extend it as well. So, and do not forget, as far as host coaching, you can go look up other YouTube videos. Look in here in the team page, host coaching, on how to coach your host on, like do not mass invite to the Facebook group, that kind of thing. Talking to them about rewards and all that stuff. So that's going to be a separate training that you can go look that up yourself, but make sure you know how to host coach with your host. But how this is going to work, like I said, you'll have the post going, and you can go into her group and if you want to join that and see how that works. But they're going to get posts. There are certain particular interactive posts that they're going to have, and they will be marked that they know that those will be worth bingo points. So them commenting when I ask questions on certain posts, they get points, aka bingo numbers. So, and they don't know this. I don't tell them until they actually get on the live. Anybody who didn't even interact, all the party guests who joined to play bingo get 5 numbers automatically. And then for any of those posts that they commented on, they get another point for that. So say if there were 15 posts that they commented on, they get 15 points, 15 numbers plus the 5 automatic. Your host gets 10 numbers, And of course, they can win a prize. I normally tell my hostess to play for fun. If I pick their name, we'll keep going and pick somebody else because they're going to get the free and a half offs. And I do mention that as well when I do go live and do the bingo. And then we'll just keep going for somebody else to win because they're going to get the rewards. And what you do with the numbers, I typed this on Word. I think Vanessa cut up index cards in half, but I just typed this on Word and made them bold numbers. And of course, they're going to be backwards for the people who are watching, but I just cut up a bunch of the numbers, and it's 1 through 100. And I just have them in my little thing ready to go here. And I just pull them out throughout the thing. And then, of course, I talk, during the actual live as well. And then they never pick any other numbers. We just keep going throughout the actual party. So they keep the same numbers the whole time. But 30 minutes prior to the live, on Thursday, I will go and I will tally up how many points everybody has, and I will let them know, and they will go ahead and pick their numbers, and they will comment that on the post 30 minutes prior to the live so they can have their numbers ready. I have also done it where they did it at the beginning of the live, and that does kind of take a little bit of time, but at that point, people are still coming in, so it kind of works, and you can also show off products during that time as well. So they go and give you your numbers before 30 minutes before the live. So, and then during the actual live bingo, you want to give them instructions on how it's going to work. Make sure they have their numbers in. Whoever's there, they're ready to play. They need to have their numbers. You don't have to keep track of them. I don't. I'll go back and make sure they're correct before I tell them if they won their prize or not. Tell them between 1 and 100. But also, instead of putting a bunch of comments and they're rolling through the live feed, make sure you tell them to use the interactive emojis, the little things that fly up, the little hearts and the smiley faces and that kind of thing. And so what Vanessa does, and the same thing I do, if they get 1, 2, or 3 numbers that I've called, they're going to use the heart emoji. So they'll do the little heart emoji. Then if they have 4 numbers, because they need 5 to win bingo, if they have 4 numbers, they're going to do the wow emoji. So that's going to fly up. And then if they do have 5 numbers, they get bingo, then they're going to type bingo in all caps in the comments. And I also do explain to them sometimes the feed is laggy, but it'll always be the first one you see on your end to get the bingo. So make sure you explain that. And we play 3 rounds, and I do explain that. In between rounds, I will show off my favorite products, whether I've already talked about them in the party or not. Mine are always Counter Clean. I'll do Scentsy Fresh. I'll probably show off the mini fan and the pods, and then probably just wax, because wax is going to be my top fave, and then also cotton cleanups. So, I mean, you're just going to talk if there's a moment where you're waiting for somebody else to hop on. Like if somebody hopped on in the middle of round 1, you can tell them, hey, so-and-so, we're in the middle of round 1. This is how many numbers you have. You can look at your paper, tell how many numbers they have, and then tell them, wait for round 2. And so then in between 1 and 2, you can go ahead and talk about a product. Between rounds 2 and 3, talk about a product. And y'all, as far as what these people win, I don't tell them in the party. I stay in compliance with that, and I will message them after the party and tell them what they won. And all I've given away is scent circles. They have no idea what they're going to win. It could be a sample pack. It's whatever you have on hand. It does not have to be a warmer, anything pricey, okay? So, let's see. Then that's pretty much the gist of it. It's super simple, but I'm telling you guys, I have had the most interaction on these comments, because some of the posts, when y'all see them, y'all are going to be like, well, these are really, really good. Like one, let me see if I can go find one, because I've got the group page pulled up here for Vanessa. But one of them's like, what is your favorite Disney character? So your favorite Disney character, I mean, when they post Winnie the Pooh, I'm going to go back and I'm going to comment on every single one, and I'm going to post probably a GIF along with it. And then I'm also going to tell them what my favorite characters are as a child or as an adult, now that I'm in Scentsy. And and then, like, what else? Vanessa even has photos that you can put in the albums of every single group that you're doing for a party. You can save the photos, add them there, and direct these people to the photo albums as well. Another one is like, what's your favorite adult purchase that you've made? Or what's one like household chore or to do that you would like somebody else to do? And those are really fun because you can comment, and the gifts are hilarious. So And also the beginning of the party, when I starts posting on Monday, I make sure, you know, I'm messaging people and welcoming them, because there's the first welcome post has, how do you know the host? Are you new to Scentsy? Have you tried Scentsy before? And then what's your favorite scent or product with Scentsy? And of course, especially if they're a newbie, I'm definitely after that as well. I love a Scentsy newbie because I'm definitely going to be in their inbox as well. But I definitely try to create that personal relationship, start that one-on-one relationship with them at the beginning of the party, because one of the very last posts, like for mine, it started Monday, so it's ending today. I had my VIP group post. So I want them to join my VIP group if they do not already have a consultant. I do make that clear in there as well. So if they're comfortable with me after a week, they're joining my VIP and they become one of my VIPs at the end of the party. Win for me. And we already built that relationship because we've been talking throughout the week in message and under the post that they're commenting on. So it's been really, really fun. Like I said, 30 minutes before, I would sit here like I am now, out of breath. I would go through and talk about all this stuff up here, have all these other products I wanted to show them different things around my house, diffuser and whatnot, and I would literally be exhausted after the 30 minutes of talking nonstop. But with bingo, there's breaks. You're calling out numbers, and you have fun, and they love winning things. So I just normally have a table out beside me, and I'll keep them all out. So the most talking I do is really at the beginning, explaining the rules and how it's going to work. And then in between, talking about the few products, just my favorite products, max maybe 4 or 5 products. That's it. And make sure your host is involved. Like I said, that's part of the host coaching, but I really, really love this party style. Will it work forever? I don't know. I've tried it one other time and it never went well, but this is a little bit different. So it may work for a little while, and I'm going to go with it as long as I can. And then I'll switch it up. But also booking bags. There's actually a 5th one. I think it's hidden somewhere else. But that came from somebody else. And I just incorporate that into this party style as well. So at the end, what I will do, I'll say if y'all had fun and you want to host your own bingo party yourself or any other style of party, if you want to do that, pick a number between 1 and 5. Like I said, I'll have 5 up there. They're numbered. Pick a number between 1 and 5, and then there's a prize written down on a card inside the bag, and that is what they will get once they book and have their party, a qualifying party from this host party. And I will open those live on here. I'll write down, I think one bingo party, not the last one, but the one before that. I booked like 3 or 4 parties from that one party. Yes. So, and I have things on there. And again, this is up to you on what you can afford. And you're going to use your perpetual party rewards. That means a half off. So you're only going to pay half off for this stuff. Like I have something like, I think one is a moisture medley bundle. That's the body bundle. Classic clean bundle. A mini warmer. I think there's a laundry love bundle. So that's max $25. There's different, it could be a sample pack, whatever you can afford, whatever's in your budget, okay? Because you're going to use the perpetual party reward or use something you have on hand. So they'll pick between that, and I'll open it live, and that gets them excited. But you immediately want to go ahead and get with him that night or the very next day about getting it booked, because you do not want to wait and let them change their mind, okay? And the host also, that current host, if they get a party booked within their party, I give them a little extra something, and maybe a bar the cent of the month. And maybe lots of samples, like I said, a sample pack, whatever I have on hand, it's going to be an extra thank you for having parties booked from their party. So reward your host for that because you're getting that from their party. So that's kind of the gist. After this, like I said, I will post the link to Vanessa Rose bingo party explanation. I think she has 2 different videos, how she does it and an actual live when she was in the middle of one. So I will make sure to post those YouTube links for you because, like I said, I got this idea from her. I cannot take credit for it. And then also her Facebook group that she has where you can get the Visley code, and she has guides or units in this group so you can go through, and she has the photos and everything that you can use as well. So I'll make sure to post that. So if y'all do this, let me know how it goes. And I hope this really helps you guys because I have loved this bingo style. So bingo party style. So thanks, guys. See you later.